happy Sunday, everyone. Just want to go over some of last week's market action. Also, point out a few things for some of you traders who were maybe a little uncertain, what to do, or how long to stay out of the market or how long to stay short. So let's go over a couple key things. Okay, so we're looking at the SPY here, and we see there's some key levels. We got 478.84. You can see the action here. Bumped up against it quite a bit, but could not break and close above it. So that's a problem. That's a very key area. Then we come down here below. This was another key area, 470. Notice how it pulled back to 461. This key level bounced up here, but could not again close above it. It did tag it, came through this key level, but could not stay above it. So next day, here's this green candle here. There's some positive trading going on, but ultimately it closed lower than this candle the previous day. Next day was red, and you can just see here multiple times, price just broke the prior day's close. See? So here's how you could have stayed short. You could have got in. Let's say you weren't in this trade, you weren't here, you were kind of wondering what's going on with the market. This was a good signal. Red candle trading lower and stayed lower. Didn't even try and test this area. This next candle broke below and continued lower. So as long as these candles are going to continue to break, if price starts to break this level here, then you continue lower, to stay short. So this could have gave you some indication on how long you could have stayed short or how long you could have been trading against the market, to go going up. So that's just something I wanted to point out. And now a lot of things will be on watch. We know that price will never continue lower forever, so at some point it's going to stop. Here's a 200-day moving average. Nice place for it to stop, where a lot of traders are looking at. So let's see what it does around here. They may chop around, may bounce. The ultimate thing is to see where's the follow through. A lot of red volume here on Friday, just flushing the market, flushing here. So you want to make sure, this is why you want to manage your risk, because the market can and will do what it's going to do. And when you're trading with the market, usually your gains are more powerful. Let's just take a look at some of the action from Friday. Look, we had Carvana was down $22, Tesla down $52, Crowd down $9, SE down $15. Look at Chipotle, CMG down $42 on Friday. So not only is there opportunities, strong, powerful opportunities on the upside, but when the market's trading down and you have this kind of action, you could feel more confident and comfortable with your trades, because the likelihood of them continuing down when all the markets are down is a lot higher. You see, even the financial sector was down. Even looking at the Dow Jones, they all had similar patterns. So you see Dow Jones, even once it broke below the 200-day moving average here, it closed below it, and then on Friday it traded below. So the multiple opportunities to get in here, even if you weren't already short, this would have showed you that the market is continually lower. So just keep that in mind, keep that on watch. It's always good to look at the other markets as well, see what's going on, because even though there are a lot of winners that go against the market, when all the markets are trading down and you can't find those winners that will still trade positively when all the markets are down, then just go with the market. There's way more opportunities here. Look, BNTX down $9, Adobe down $10. There's lots of opportunity here. NVAX continued lower here. Let's look at SE. Check this out. Okay, it was continuing lower, but look at the power here. This gave you the indication that on Friday this was going to continue lower, but a strong move down, stronger than the prior days. This strength, if you see here, was actually a lot stronger than the prior days and smaller than this candle a few days ago. But look at this red volume here. Look at the average 30-day volume for this stock here is 6.9 million on average. Last average 30 days volume. On Friday it was 11, so it was up 4.6 million in volume. These are some things that you can look at for further confirmation and feel more confident in your trade if all the markets are down. Look at this green all around here. It's like Amazon down 180 bucks. Look at this guy. It's already way below the 200. So not only did Amazon gap down, but then it continued to gap down. And this was a prior, this level here was a prior key level. Look at the volume here. So these are just some key facts, some key indicators, things to look at when you're trying to decide, do I stay in a trade on the downside? How do I know if something's continuing down? Well, this is a clear indication. You got one candle. Let's say you didn't get in here. This guy clearly broke the low the prior day, and then clearly broke the low of the prior day here. So these are just kind of some tidbits I wanted to share on how you can take advantage of some of this downside action. Here's another one. See, this guy gapped down and continued lower. Same thing with his volume here. Look at his volume, 78% sell, just powerful, and also shows follow through. So that's what's going on. That's what happened with the markets. We look at the SPX; it's pretty much the same thing. Downward trend, 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row. Let's see what happens next. However, usually this kind of action, you'll usually get some chopping around, and then they'll either follow through to the downside or chopping around, and you might see some move upside. But the whole key is continuation, this is a clear example of what continuation looks like. Same thing on the upside, continuation here, chopped around, but then could not break this area. This is another key area here. Looks like SPX has a problem with this area. So this is one to put on watch. 4806, SPX has a problem with this area. It can't break it. And that's it's got quite a ways to go. It's got quite a ways to go to climb back up here. May chop around. Let's have to wait and see. But right now it's sitting right at the 200-day moving average. A lot of indicators pointing down, momentum pointing down. Volume was let's see what the volume was here on the SPY. Look at the volume was average 30 days is 89.2 million. On Friday it was 202 million. So if you were unsure about going short on Friday, well, just look at the volume. The volume would have told you. Here, look at the financial sector. Average volume for them is 60 million. On Friday it was 117 million. The technology sector, same thing. Average volume was 11.44 million in the last 30 days, and Friday it was 24 million. 12 million higher than the average 30 days. So when you see that kind of follow through, that kind of volume, you got to get in. You got to take advantage. You want to participate in the gains when the market is showing you directionally where all the buyers are at. All the buyers are to the south side, and you can see this kind of incremental volume increase as well. So that just wanted to chime in, give you a little brief update on kind of what I'm seeing for the markets, how someone could have got in with more of a higher probability for a continuation to the downside. And I'll be posting something next week, another update. But since I wasn't able to post this prior week, wanted to chime in today and just give you a little recap on kind of what I'm seeing and proof of the type of follow through. When the markets are down, look at this move by Tesla, down 52 bucks. Carvana, very strong move down here. Chipotle, same thing. When you see these things happening, that's when you want to get into these trades, especially when all the markets are red. Same thing on the other side when it's green. When all the markets are green, or the markets that you're looking to trade are green, and you're seeing a lot of this follow through, you see the volume pick up, especially breaking up key levels here. That's when you want to get in, and you stay in until you reach your profit targets or until you see, a change in the price action. So that's all I got for today. Hope you guys had a great weekend and happy trading. We'll be in touch. Thanks.